This is a post that I actually found on Instagram, and I made it my topic because it's very relevant to everything that's in the world.
Okay, so it says that Jada Pinkett and Will Smith want to boycott the Oscars, and that's fine. I get it. But what you need to boycott is that your son is wearing a dress and being a part of the destruction and the emasculation, is what it wants to say, of the black male, and co-signing that and advertising that behavior to our children. I don't care if
I
you
don't give a shit.
No, is that what it says? Okay.
Yeah.
Who don't like what I'm saying? The destruction of the black male image is at an all-time high, and men wearing dresses is sending the wrong message to young black men. I'm just saying.
Okay, so my question to you guys is: do you agree with men wearing dresses and things of that sort is working against our young black men? Diamond, your opinion first.
This is tricky. So you're asking me, should men wear dresses? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm asking. Well, some will take it that way, like, I don't think a man should wear a dress, but
before we go to the men wearing the dresses, let's talk about a child.
Okay.
Because Jaden is a child.
Right.
So should a male child wear a dress? I'm going to say no.
Okay. He's over 18.
He's over 18? Is he that old? I don't think he's that old. I think he's still like high 16, school age. 17? Yeah, I think he's high school age. He had like a prom, right? And he's was like Batman or something. Right? Okay. Yeah. All right, so he's close. So he was involved in some type of fashion line that had him wearing a dress, right? Louis Vuitton. Okay.
And I will agree and not agree, but I will say they paid him $10 million.
Did they?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did that change everything?
I mean, $10 million for him to model. I mean, to me, if he wasn't doing so many other crazy things, I would say he's getting his money. But I think he's very eclectic. He's kind of out there.
Right.
It's definitely a I want to be different type of thing going on. Now, if it's just trying to be different, I mean, Andre 3000 is different. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, we could be making a lot out of nothing. Right. I think there are other things that we can point to really send this issue home. But I mean, I've heard some things that he said and done, and I definitely think that it's something going on there with that young guy.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to pull up a few people weighed in on this topic, and
while you pull that up, the black family and the black male in particular have been brought down for years.
Right.
So that definitely is a real thing. Could some of the images that we're seeing be the next level of that? Yes, it could be.
Right.
But a lot of it is embraced by the hip hop culture and some of the entertainers that are in the hip hop culture that are doing a lot of things that back in the day would not be accepted. Some of the words that they use, to me, males dancing with each other in the club. I kind of like when there are girls there, and they just kind of like males and females are kind of like dancing with each other and not, swapping out. That's alarming a little bit. And some of the clothes,
right.
The pants that Cam Newton was wearing. Did you see those pants? Did anybody see those pants? Did you hear the controversy?
No.
Google Cam Newton's pants. Okay, and so these some overpriced jeans, not jeans, the leggings that he's wearing, and Cam Newton, the quarterback, You saw that?
I did. Hey everybody.
Hey, Lisa.
Hey. So yes, they're Versace. I did see them.
Okay.
He looks good to me.
Okay.
He looks good in those pants.
See, I would want to see those pants.
Yeah, I want you. Man, I'll pull it up for you.
Yeah, I want to see those pants. I am personally not a fan of the fucking leggings. Man,
What about jeggings?
oh,
They're even tighter.
I have a friend who. Nah, we don't wear jeggings or leggings.
There it is, right there. Boom. Okay.
I think I'm a little bit partial because in my mind I'm just looking at his legs. I'm sorry.
Look at those and look at these.
Yes.
That's his style.
They're too tight, man. Too tight, man.
No.
Well, they just playing right there.
Oh.
Yeah. So he had these pants. They're very expensive. Very nice. That's another shot of them right there. Take a look at that. Yeah. So we're for the audio, we're actually looking at the pants, and you see, it's like, okay, that's okay.
He looked like Michael Jackson. He might be inspired by Michael Jackson. The shoes,
He's
the
not
glitter.
wearing any socks. That's
my only thing. The socks. I wish he had some on, but
actually, no. I think socks would make it look so much corny.
So you don't think? I mean, it's a fashion statement that I don't like. I think you would look nice in those pants.
Absolutely,
but I don't think that I don't know. I
would rock them for sure. With a nice pump,
I think that the main thing that we have to establish is that a lot of these particular designers are European designers,
right?
And they live sometimes some of them live a different lifestyle than some other people,
right?
And I think sometimes it's influenced in the designs of the clothes.
Yeah. So as far as Jaden goes, because these people, and I don't see, I think the followers, they understand what I mean, because sometimes I say things like,
it's over now.
It definitely sound like it's all the way over.
Sound like you are screenless. No?
So a person said it's a free world. He could do what he want and dress how he want.
That's true.
Someone says, girl, Doms, which is a masculine female who loves the same sex. Doms dress like boys all day. Why shouldn't boys?
Okay.
But I think it's a borderline with a girl dressing like a boy. It's like we can wear sweatsuits and.
Yeah, I mean, but my thing is an adult gay woman or an adult gay man, fine. Do you? A child, I got a problem with that.
Right. Someone said, hell no, he needs to sit the fuck down and put a damn shirt on and take the damn dress off.
Yeah.
Jada, and then somebody else, another way in said, Jada Pinkett needs to remember where she came from.
What does that mean?
Baltimore don't do no bullshit like that.
I disagree.
I disagree.
There's a lot of it. There's a lot of it in Baltimore. Yeah.
I disagree.
I think that well, we gotta look at this from the parent standpoint. And while I don't have any children, I can definitely relate to a parent's plight a little bit. So if I'm sure that Will Smith didn't say, "Hey son, put this on."
Right.
Obviously, the son wanted to wear that. So if his son wants to wear that, is he doing him a disservice by saying, "No, son, you can't wear that"? Like, what do you do?
What do you see? And I'm glad I got a daughter, but even still, because for me, I think like the people, I like when it used to be like when Bruce Jenner used to do it at home in the closet. You know what I'm saying? Decades later, my daughter, we in the store and people get mad. Like, how can you get mad? You know you're a man in that dress. Because my daughter say stuff about it.
Of course.
You feel what I'm saying? But
yes, we met your daughter. We absolutely know that she said something.
Yo, but they get attitude.
As they should. Control your child is what they think.
No, absolutely. Control your wardrobe. I'm sorry, and I'm not being mean. Because it's like, I feel, and it's like that double-sided. Like, you know how guys are double-sided? I'm double-sided about the situation. Because I believe a person should be who they are, be who they're meant to be. Whatever you desire, be that. But my problem come in when I'm in the middle of walking down the mall. Oh my gosh, man, that's the man. Or you know what I'm saying? Like certain things, it's just like a child shouldn't see this young.
Exactly.
And they're just too free everywhere. Like we need like a community garden. And you know what I'm saying? I think it should be certain stimulations to some of this. Like I love who you love, but when children are walking around and being subjected to this, it's like, oh, I grew up this way. No, some is certain things that make you go certain ways.
Right.
And now so many people are saying it. So many people maybe say, for instance, you can't get no bitches. Guess what? You might can get a nigga. You're a nigga. You can't get no bitches. But so you're going to try getting a nigga. Everybody else doing it. People starting to see it so much that it's just starting to become like, I don't know, like black and white. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yes and no, black and white type situation.
Yeah.
And I think that's just the only problem for me. Like when it gets to the point where my daughter, and then what are you mad for? You got Mister, you know you got a dress on. Don't be mad at me and my child. I'm sorry, like my child is I've raised her to be outspoken. So when she see a guy with a dress on, she knows that's a man.
Right.
Mom, why he got that dress on like that? And then he's embarrassed and then like want to beat me up because my child noticed that something isn't right. So it just starts to become sometimes like I don't know, interesting.
Interesting is a good word. Interesting.
Just like with Love and Hip Hop. The guy on Love and Hip Hop name was Milan. My daughter's name is Milan. So she like, Mom, why is Milan on there kissing another man? I'm like, who got this one? Like, she be having her remote control. She goes home TV, and I had to learn how to put stipulations on her stuff. She done found Milan, talking about some damn Milan. I'm like,
so do you being a mother, do you have a problem with public displays of affection from same-sex couples? Like a public place?
and it's crazy because I have I know gay people. I have gay friends. I have people in my family that's gay.
Right.
But when it comes to my child, I'm so mother bear. You know what I'm saying? I'm so mother bear that it's like, it's that double standard. Like how males and females is a double standard. To me, it's a slight double standard because it's like, I don't like my child seeing it. I don't like when, and it's everywhere though.
Now,
it's like,
not defense, but to play devil's advocate for a minute.
Okay.
Do you have a problem with public displays of affection from heterosexual couples? Like say we're talking about in a mall or McDonald's.
Now, if you're
the playground,
if you're like sexual to the point where it's like, okay, no, but if you're kiss and move on, and no, I'm not. And that's double standards. I know it is, but it's like I look at it like I had a conversation with a friend of mine, and he's Muslim. So, we talk about like, I like to get in religion. I'm actually going to do a show on it really soon. But he made a comment that really stood out to me.
Okay.
He made a comment in which said, when you change who Allah, God, higher power, when you change what God made you, you're saying you're correcting his mistake. And he makes no mistakes. So with him explaining it that way, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I was supposed to be a boy, so let me do everything necessary to make me a boy. Or if I'm a male, I'm supposed to be a girl. God made a mistake, and now you're switching who you were birthed to be. And so that was kind of like an interesting. We had a really great dialogue that day, but it was really interesting hearing his perspective on changing who God made you to be and correcting. You know, you only change things. I'm gonna change my flat tire because it's broke. It's not working. I need a new one. Something ain't right, or you know what I'm saying. Somebody fixed my tint on my window, and the tint on my window not right. I'm gonna go somewhere different to get it correct. I'm gonna get my money back, and I'll just go somewhere else because you made a mistake. So he kind of compared it to that in a sense, and I thought that was really interesting.
That's interesting. That's interesting. I mean, you know, when you have a